Hello, hello, and welcome to
Period.
X
Yes.
Talk, a show where we sit down with your favorite artists, entertainers, and content creators to talk explicitly about all things extravagant. My name is Markus X, and today I am joined by the one, the only, Famewalking.
Woo!
Do 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 do
Yes.
do.
Yes, let a bad bitch through.
What's good?
uh,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Super happy to be here to talk to you, your beautiful, talented self.
Thank
And just to
you.
dive into some things. Yes. Thank you for having me.
Well, we're definitely going to get into some things.
Yes.
So, just as a quick introduction for people who might not know who you are, could
Mm-hmm.
you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about what you do, all of the good
Yes,
stuff.
for sure. Sometimes it's hard to describe a bitch that's undescribable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like an extraterrestrial type of bitch. I
yeah.
would consider that to be me. Yeah, no, I'm an artist. I'm an artist of all mediums. We connected through music, so I do
Hmm.
music. I'm a rapper. But I'm also a playwright. That's what I have studied, for years and years and years. So I love the theater, film, television, any sort of form of writing, and
Hmm.
expression is sort of like what I lean into. So that's fame walking. That's the music part of me. Some people know me as Preston as well. That's the sort of playwright,
Hmm.
the side. So yeah, we split. We're dealing with multiple personalities over here. It gets
Love.
crazy.
Love.
Yeah.
So, because on social media it's penned by Preston. So
Mm-hmm.
you would say, I would say if we're gonna boil it down then, you're a writer, just like
Yeah.
that is like your bag, and then you will go off from there. So you're writing music and putting music together, you're writing for plays or like different
Yeah.
things, like you're just writing.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, so that's the heart and soul, but through that I found acting as well. Like I love performing, I love dancing, like I love acting.
Okay.
And then, I do a little bit of directing too. I think as an artist it's important to just like dip into every bag, and I think, people who are passionate about creating, like they find ways to do that. And
Yeah,
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 I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
dope.
A true artist.
And yes, okay,
You
talk about
huh,
yes.
you said my creativity can't be limited to one or two things. You said
Yeah,
I'm a
no, you
dibble
got
and
to.
dabble
Yeah,
across
no,
the
you have
board.
to. It's important. Like I feel like you gotta put your eggs in a bunch of baskets,
Yeah.
because the way these baskets be fucking disappearing is right before your
Huh.
eyes. So yeah, you got to. It's
Huh.
important.
Some of these straight niggas out here are definitely putting their eggs in a few different.
Ooh, and you know what? I got a big basket. Come on.
You said I can be one of the baskets they
Yes.
putting it in.
Easter's
Huh?
coming
It's about to
up.
be Easter out here
Right.
early. Easter's coming early this year, huh?
I love an
Okay.
Easter egg hunt. Let's go.
Okay. So as you already mentioned, then we know each other. We've worked on a couple, two different
Mhm.
things so far. But yeah, I feel like I came across you online years. Did you know me as XX Absolute or did you know me as Marcus first?
I feel like it was Marcus, but I remember when I went to your YouTube, I saw Absolute as well. But maybe I don't. It's been like
It's been so long.
years.
I
Like
feel like
I've
it's
been
been
talking to you for a
so
long
long.
time.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So 2020, I like rebranded, and that's when Marcus X came through. But before
Hmm.
that, I was working on shit as XX Absolute, and it was like a completely different vibe.
Yeah,
And so
yeah,
yeah, but I'm like trying to think back and be like, when did we come into each other's orbit? And I'm like, I don't know if it was before 2020 or if it was after, but it feels like it's
yeah.
been a long time now.
It's been a
But
long time. I mean, I remember being like, I was just saw your shit and I was just like, yes, like, because I was really starting music. I feel like at that time as well, and like I just saw you and it was like so dope to see somebody else like pushing the envelope like as a queer artist and just like doing cool shit like, and yeah, and you
huh,
had visuals and shit, bitch. I was like, oh, okay.
Huh. Well, the mirror is reflecting right back to you because for
Yeah.
everybody who's listening, Fame is a very, very talented artist and musician. So definitely
Yes.
make sure that you check that out. And we'll be playing some music here in a little bit for you to get a little sneak peek of. Um,
Absolutely.
Now, giving the listeners just some backstory on yourself, could you tell us, where you grew up, where you got started creatively, all of
Yeah,
that?
sure. Yeah. So I was born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee, in the 615s. So born and raised in Nashville, home of country music. But nobody I know from Nashville likes country music. So I feel like it's everyone else that comes there and they're just like, oh my god, like country music, like bitch, we don't really listen to that shit there. So born and raised in Nashville. I started writing when I was young. So like I used to draw these comics on paper towels from my mom and dad. It was called Mr. PP Man. Inspired by I don't know. Have you ever read Captain Underpants or you know that
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
series?
yeah.
Yeah. So like I used to have a couple of them books when my mama would give me money for the Scholastic Book Fair when she every other year, bitch. And I used to be like, okay, I'm gonna get a Captain Underpants book. And so I used to write Mr. PP Man, and from there I just started writing a bunch of shit, soap operas, music, and then eventually I started writing plays, and I was like, okay, bitch, this is it. Like I just felt connected to like that form. But always music. Like even before writing plays, like I just used to sit in my room and write songs like without a beat or anything, just like melodies, and I would fill up notebooks. Like I had like 3 or 4 notebooks just of like songs with just only lyrics and melody, no beat, no anything. I think one of the first ones was like glasses cover up her green eyes. I can't see through your disguise. Eyes, trash, bitch, ass. But it was but at that time, bitch, I was inspired by like Lady Gaga and shit. So like, I just remember doing that and just always feeling like soothed by that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's a bit. And now, I just continue to do it throughout. I got my master's in playwriting in like 2022. So I was
Wow.
like, because I wanted to feel like it's a hard industry to break through. I mean, even with even now that I have this degree that I'll be paying for the rest of my fucking life, but like,
Right.
it's still hard, but I wanted to do that. So that's really where my focus is now. But music will always be a part of like what I do and how I keep my creative like source.
So, okay, so then if you were to describe, I guess, Famewalking the artist or the musician versus kind of what you're outputting as a playwright, are you working on specific types of things that you're writing? Like, is it a certain style that you could describe as like a contrast between Famewalking and then who you are as a writer in that way? Or would you say that there's like through lines between?
Yeah, no, I think there's 3 lines for sure. I think both in the music and in the play, something that I try to push is like being black,
Mm,
queer, and provocative. Like I think when you look at the music and when you look at the plays, I think that's like the thread that they share. Is
mm-hmm.
like I find ways to make it very black, very queer. If I can make it southern, because I am from the south, so like I try to highlight that cultural background as well.
Yes.
But and then provocative, like doing things that might make people uncomfortable, right? Like saying things that might make people uncomfortable, or creating art that people might not necessarily get confused by. I remember I used to get like so nervous, like when I first started making music and being like, I'm gonna suck that dick, I'm gonna ride that dick, like da 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 da, like put it in my mouth, like nut nut nut, come daddy come. And I
Uh-huh.
just remember being like, I don't, I was just like, I used to be uncomfortable like making the music, even though it's what I wanted to say. I was just like so worried about perception, from other
Mm,
people. But then I was like, you know what? If I have to face that in the creation of it, then you bitches can sit with it in like the result of it. And
yeah.
so once I like have learned to sort of just like stand firm in like what the fuck I want to say and what I want to do, I think it's been good. So that's the thread through. I was kind of on the tangent, bitch. I'm sorry, but yeah,
No,
that's
no, it's great. I love it because you're letting people into more of your thought process or just kind of like, I always like to do these shows like people just have no idea who it is. Like you could be like the biggest star in the world, but I'm like, let's break it down. Like let's hear your thoughts. Let's hear how
yeah.
your mind works, all of that, because that's how you really get to know somebody.
Right, right.
So no, I love it. So
Yes.
okay,
Thank you.
let's switch back over to Fame Walking then. Let's focus on music for a little bit. I want to get back to, writing and like what you're working
Yeah.
on currently as well. But
Mm-hmm.
for Fame, um yeah, like when so so when you were younger, you were working on the song that you were telling us about, like kind of inspired by like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
But then when did you start putting out, because you have a lot of projects out, like you produce a
Yeah.
lot of music. So like when did you really start like getting in your groove with Fame Walking?
Yeah, no doubt. So, I mean, I was never a singer. I'm still not a singer. Like, that's never been my bag.
Mm.
But I love music so much. I was like, I want to make music, but for the longest, I was like, I can't sing. So, like, how am I going to make music? But of course, I always listen to hip hop too, right? Like, I always listen to rap. And I was like, okay, like, I'm a poet. Like, I write poems and
Mm.
shit. Like, bitch, I do that, like, all the time. I was like, why can't I translate this into music? So now I started doing that. I formed, like, a rap group back in school. It was called Starving Artists, and we like
Uh,
did it, and we played around. Like, it was like meme rap, it was like funny rap, like just joking around. But I was like, I can like kind of do it. Like, I can make the fucking product. And so
yeah.
then I was like, let me see. Like, I had to be the Beyonce and leave the group, girl. They was not serious. Like, they were not serious about the craft. I had to go. So I went solo, and I just started making music and just like doing it. And I was like, okay, I love this because I have control over the whole process, from the writing to the beat, like getting the beats, to the writing, to the mixing, the mastering of it, to the distribution, and it's all my creative choice, right? So
Mm.
that's kind of where I just was like, okay, and I can rap, bitch. Like, I was like, bitch, I'm like really good because I'm hearing the shit. I'm hearing other people. I'm like, bitch, yeah. I'm like, I mean, I
It's
know I
like
want.
subtle shade.
Yeah, it's like, and it's like I'm not just a rapper. Like, because again, I love music. So like, I'm trying to understand genre, bitch. I'm trying to transcend, bitch. I'm trying to transcend like ideas of what rap can be, bitch. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
big thoughts, big dreams for the girls.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So going back then, you said starving artist. You said this was like mean, but like funny. Would you ever? Have there ever been any artists who tried it with you and you had to light them up in a song? Currently,
Oh my god, I've never had beef like with no bitch, no other artists, like bitch. I
but if it came to the time, like if it did come up,
Yeah, no,
you
I
would
want
wrap
it.
them
Like,
up
I
in a
kind of want
bow.
it. Yeah, no,
No, I would.
I would love to be able to flex my ability to roast a bitch on the track. Like,
Huh.
yes, like that would be so great. But, and I
Well,
know there's bitches who don't like me.
anybody
Yeah,
who's listening, if you want the smoke,
I'm here. I love it. Like, yes, if you can eat me up, baby, you know what? Amazing. But, bitch, you're fucking with a beast, bitch. So come
huh?
correct, bitch. Yes. Okay.
Speak on it.
Um,
Okay, so as fame walking then, so you said that you like to work on some provocative music, like, but like you talk about other shit too, like you be talking about like
that's true.
love, you be talking
Yeah.
about all different kinds of shit, but just
Yeah.
not, you just haven't had to battle rap anybody yet.
No, I haven't had to battle rap nobody, but I mean, I do love. I mean, yeah, I would love that. Like, even for fun, like I'd be watching like battle rap videos. I think that's just an art form too, like in
Yeah,
itself, to be able to like toast a bitch, like on a track, like that's fun.
yeah,
So for the kicks,
yeah.
for the shits and giggles of it all, if nothing else, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you grew up in Tennessee then, and then you've always been a writer, just painting, taking it back and painting the picture again, just so we have a clear vision here. So you've
Down
always
real
been a
south.
writer. You've worked on music now for quite some time. You went to school and got your master's in, what is the master? It's in playwriting. Is that what?
Playwriting, yeah,
Okay,
bitch.
okay. So
I should
then,
have.
but no, but like I'm just like I just don't know. I don't know anything about that
No,
world.
it's
So I'm
just
like,
I laugh sometimes when I say it because I'm like, bitch, that's not really a degree you should go get. But I'm so passionate about it. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But bitch, I
yeah,
should have went to
fuck it.
business school, bitch. Like,
Fuck it, honestly. Okay, so now shifting from music back over to the playwriting side. So have you produced like or written for a bunch of different shows, or like what does that look like for you?
yeah, no, I mean, although I feel like I've been in this sort of industry for a good minute, I still feel so green to it, right? Like, I
Mm,
feel like, because unlike music, I feel like I don't have much control over the trajectory of like the way the shit goes. Like, with the music, you put it out, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. There's many ways that you can promote it, yada yada. But I feel like with theater, like trying to get a play in motion off the ground, like to
mm,
audiences, it's really about connecting and like being able to create those opportunities with people that you know, right?
yeah.
And so sometimes it can be hard, but I'm figuring out. Like, right now, I'm in a residency with a really dope theater called the New Group, which is like a pretty. They do a bunch of dope ass work in New York, and so I'm a resident now. Um, and so we'll see. You know, I have a show going up off Broadway. I was just saying, and it's coming. You know, I can't really put no dates on it because
Yeah, yeah,
you know things change, right? Like, and that's another thing about it. Again, out of my control. Like, there's just so many things, but it's coming, so I'm
yeah.
excited. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So when did you move from Tennessee then to New York? And it sounds like you're in New York City.
yeah. Manhattan.
Okay.
Um, so 2019, I moved here for grad school.
Mm.
So I was living in Nashville with my ex fiance at the time, and I was driving Uber. I had quit my job because I didn't like it. Them bitches was annoying. I was working at the hotel and like the coffee
Hmm.
shop, and it was cool. But I had to be there at 5 in the morning, but that's early.
Absolutely
Like
not. Yeah.
I am not a morning person at all. I'm a night
Yeah.
owl, so I be up. So I was working at the hotel, and I was like, bitch, I can't do it. So one day I just quit, and I was driving Uber, but bitch, I was not. It was not doing enough. Like I needed more funds.
Mm.
And then my ex fiance was like leaving. He was going to St. Louis. And I was like, bitch, I'm stuck here in Nashville. What the fuck I'm gonna do? So I just like applied to school because I was like, bitch, I don't know, bitch, something. I
Mm.
ended up going. So that's what took me to New York to begin with. Um, and then I've been all over the place. I was teaching. I was like a professor for 2 years in Ohio, like at this college at my alma mater in Ohio, middle of nowhere cornfield. Right before I came back here to New York. So I'm all over
Mm.
the place. Like it's crazy. I hate it.
Okay.
I want to be
And,
more settled.
right, but like living in New York too, like I'm like I feel like you really got to be hustling to live out there.
No, for sure. It's a but the energy of the city has like that hustle to it, so it's
Yeah.
good. Like it's that's why I love being here. I do miss like the open space. Like you know, it's crowded than a bitch here. Like it's like sardines, bitch, roaches on top of each other. It's just crazy. Like,
Yeah.
but the energy is nothing like it. Like I love the energy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And I imagine too, like going through the pandemic and like a brand new, because you said you moved there in 2019, so like going through pandemic in 2020, like was that just a fucking disaster?
Yes. Okay. So the pandemic hit like my first year of grad school, like right before spring break. So when I left, my ex fiance was in St. Louis.
Uh
Like
huh.
he was living with this his roommate. It was like two of them in an apartment in St. Louis. Like not a very big apartment. And his roommate was like he was an Asian man.
Mm.
So I moved to St. Louis. I moved to St. Louis to like stay with them. So again, we in the pandemic, so you locked in. So it's me, my ex fiance, and then his roommate.
Yeah.
And granted, his roommate, so it's crowded in a bit. So we in St. Louis, bitch, crowded, and he's from China, so like he would be up late night playing the Switch because like
He was
three
gaming
to
with his
like
friends.
yes, because like 3 to 5 in the morning, that's when like I guess it's time to play. Like
I'm
so
just
like
kidding. I'm a very like visual person, so like I'm just like picturing you at 3 o'clock in the morning, and like this Chinese man is like in the living room playing the fucking Switch all loud, and I just picture you like in your bedroom, just like fuming, just mad.
mad,
Ah,
pissed, bitch, like going through it, and I would be like, go tell, cause my name not on the list, bitch. I'm just here crashing, bitch, trying to survive, bitch. Okay,
yeah,
I don't want to die. And I'm telling my ex, I'm like, you know, you need to tell him like, da da da. He acted like he didn't want to tell him, and then he would just be. It was awful. It was awful. Like we were literally cramped in that fucking apartment. Couldn't get no dick. Couldn't. I mean, I
uh,
could, but it was just. And then the roommate had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend would come over, and they would fight like all motherfucking night, like. And then he would put her out, like he would put her out his room with her bags and shit, and lock the door. And we would wake up in the morning, and she would just be sitting outside the door in the hallway, like with her bags still there from the night
crazy.
before arguing. Anyway,
Was they
sorry.
were they ever when you were living in this apartment in this cramped apartment? So it was what, like a 2 bedroom, but it
It was
just
a
was
two
small.
bedroom, yeah, and like a shared living space, like and kitchen.
And you couldn't fuck because you be loud and he was there all the
Yes.
time.
Yes, but I
Was he
mean,
up?
eventually you just don't give a fuck. But at first, yeah, I had to. I was like, you know, I can't be. Yes, it's loud.
Uh
I
huh.
can't. I'm not. Yes, it's loud.
And was he ever tearing that shit up when his girlfriend would be around?
Did they? I feel like I might have heard them like a couple of times,
But
but
he
they
was
fought
he
more than
wasn't
they
tearing it
fucked.
up. He wasn't
Yeah,
tearing it up.
no, no,
He
no, no,
wasn't tearing it
no.
up.
I saw him
Uh,
like I got a glimpse. He was walking around like with a little towel on. It was like, I mean, it wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna hold you. It wasn't too bad, but
uh,
it was cute.
you think he was trying to show you
Ooh,
with
maybe he did
with
give a
the
lot. Yeah, because you maybe.
He was
Mhm.
probably when you finally got comfortable and you was getting your shit, you was having your
Mhm.
moment. He
Mhm.
probably was like
My shit
listening.
claps.
He probably was like listening up to the wall, beating his shit.
Oh, that's kind of hot. I'm kind of. I mean, that's kind of hot. I'm into it. I'm into it because I mean, he wasn't bad looking. Like,
Uh
I
huh.
mean, if he would have came in and asked us if we wanted to do a threesome, I mean, we might have went. I would have went.
What was his name? Or can we not say that?
I don't know his fuck. I never asked his name. I just know him as the roommate, child. The
Okay. Well,
roommate
if you're listening and you
screaming.
and
Well, you
you
gonna have to
if you
find.
want to
It'll
have
have
a
to be.
moment,
Yeah, you have to
huh?
find me and my ex, but you can't have us both now, unfortunately. But that was a
So
nice pairing. It was a
pick a
nice
side,
pairing.
pick a side, bitch.
Pick a side, bitch.
I know he probably listening to this shit. He probably still follow. He
Hmm.
probably follow you on like a fucking Finsta account.
Oh, well, send me a pic of that dick again. I need to interrogate it more. Like, I only got a glimpse, bitch. I wanna. I need to really zoom in.
I'm dead. Well,
Mm-hmm.
this feels like a great time to take our first break, and when we come back, we're gonna get into the projects that you have out right now, what you've been working on, what you have planned for the future. But with that being said, for this first break, we are going to play Medusa by Marcus
Woo
X,
woo!
featuring Famewalking, to give you guys a little preview, and then we're gonna play some more Famewalking here in a little bit. But this is Medusa, the remix by Marcus X,
Period.
featuring Famewalking. We'll be right back with you.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Gotta run it like I'm ruthless, truth this. Only nigga out here that can do this. Proof this, and up and then woke up, gotta do it. New shit, Angel Crescent with the new shit. I spit crack, make an addict wanna come back twice. Bitches try to knock me down, but the comeback nice. Bitches swearing that they fly, but they ain't with no flight. Bitches saying that they high, but they ain't got no height. I'm so extra, that's a fad. Eat your heart, cardi, ass, slim, waist, ass, fat. Make a nigga wanna hit it from the bed. Giving bars like a tower of the five. Curse any nigga who wanna come try and spite me. Marcus X, come and break on my back. Then we can go and show these hoes how they supposed to do that, yeah. Watch me do it.
Let's
Ha,
go.
ha, ha, ha. Marcus
Marcus
X
X
coming.
come and break out my
Ha,
bag.
ha. All right, y'all. That was Medusa, the remix by me, featuring Fame Walking. Now, getting
Bye-bye.
back into music, you have something that I really like about how you be releasing music is you have like collections of like a theme, right? So like you'll be having volumes of your shit. So for example, you have Queers with Killer Instincts all the way to volume 6 at this point, and Ain't No Roses. You have volume 2 out now, okay,
Mhm,
which just came
mhm,
out this
mhm,
February, right?
mhm,
So
mhm.
could you tell us a little bit about the thought behind doing volumes and kind of the distinction between maybe those two? So
For
Queers with Killer,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Like, okay. So what I will say is like, I think again, being a storyteller, I think that's what it comes down to. I love telling stories and like this idea of continuation and like worlds, right? Like, how do you
Mm,
build worlds? That's like something I think about a lot. And so when I think about projects, I don't know, I think bodies of work just make more sense to me. Like, I think they tell stories. Like, we love singles, we kind of live in a singles world, right? But I think bodies of work are, they're like books almost, right? Like, you digest it from start to finish, and like the idea is that you go on a journey, right? You go on an experience of the work. And so, that's just something I believe as an artist. That's why I don't like. I usually only release like bodies of work. Like I don't really build singles because also I'm like, bitch, I'm not the type of artist. I'm not even well known enough to even be trying to push singles like that. Like, bitch, just put the shit out. Like, bitch,
mm,
it'll go where it's
mm.
gonna go. Um, so I think just for me, bodies of work make sense. And so there were just worlds I'm building, right? The For Queers with Killer Instincts, that's just something, I was like, every year I'm gonna put that out. I'm gonna put that out every single year, and it just sort of became a thing. And yeah, I just like themes. I don't know. I think again, it alludes to world building, and I like that
Mm,
shit. I like that
yeah.
shit a lot.
No, it makes sense. And so it's diving into Queers with Killer Instincts first, because that's you, like I said, you have all the way to volume 6 right now. So you've been doing that for the past 6 years, right? Like you're putting
Hmm.
them out once a year. So what is the story that that collection is telling? If you
For
could kind of,
sure.
yeah, like
Yeah, no,
summarize it.
so for Quiz with Killer Instincts for me has always been a spooky bitch, right?
Mm.
Like it really evokes because Halloween's my favorite holiday. I love Halloween. I love horror movies. Like I'm a scary bitch. I'm a spooky bitch. Like I love that shit. Like and so I need to honor that. Like I love I if also I release a lot on holidays. Like I just
Mm.
love holidays. I love theming it like that. Like it just all falls in fucking line. And so Halloween has always just been my favorite. So for Crystal Killer Instincts, just like help it's just like a highlight of that. Like bitch, I love Halloween, spooky beats. I like to more so put like darker shit on there. And that's that, you know. Now, as far as a narrative, which I don't have one for, but
Okay, it's just the bit like a theme.
yeah,
Like the theme is like
yeah,
Halloween, like spooky, just like that kind of vibe.
for sure, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, now switching over to Ain't No Roses, because Ain't No Roses Volume 2 just came out. So now we're going with the like the Valentine's Day. Are we talking about love?
Hmm.
Okay.
So I said ex fiance, right?
Yeah.
So I spent most of my 20s in a relationship, in a engagement, bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
And so Ain't No Roses Volume One, I was just coming out of that, and I was like dating again. Horrible, bitch.
Dating
Horrible.
sucks.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't even. I mean, it's too much to even go into this. But there was one bitch that I got into it like right after the fucking breakup. This bitch was recording me in his house, bitch. Recording me busting the shit down,
Oh
bitch. Was
no.
getting
Like
bussed
revenge, and then he
down.
tried releasing it like without your consent, like revenge porn?
No, I mean, I feel like he probably has it. He was that type of nigga. Just like, yes, he's the type of nigga that would just hold on to shit for the moment. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for the opportunity to really do something. He was just that type of foul ass bitch.
Do you
Like,
think that you're online somewhere with then you don't even know it? Like you're on like Twitter or
probably. I mean,
XTube or
honestly,
some shit?
actually, no, I did get recorded. I'm on Twitter. You know, I'm not gonna give no hints of where I'm at, bitch. But yes, one time I was out on the app, bitch, horny. Went to
Yeah.
this dude's house. He gave me some spectacular neck, bitch. Like the neck
Uh
was supreme, is wet, just how I like it. And so then I left, and I like went back to his profile, and I went to his Twitter. I was like, oh, he got like a page. So I went to it and I'm scrolling down and I see it was like hours later. Like I'm
oh
like watching and I
no.
know it's me because I see my engagement ring on my fucking hand because I was engaged at the fucking time. And so I see the fucking shit and I email him. I'm like, I made a new account and I DM'd him and I was like, can you take this off? Like, this is me. Like, I didn't give you consent. He was like, that's not you. Bitch, how you gonna tell me that's not me, bitch? I'm literally it's me, bitch. Like, and he was like, you better be lucky I only posted that little bitty snippet because I had the whole fucking video. And
Oh
so then I'm like
no.
Googling, what can I do? I'm trying to get it taken down, but I feel like it's hard to get that shit, it's hard. So,
No, that's crazy. That's really crazy. But yes, dating is insane. Dating sucks
yeah, yeah.
because
Niggas
people
will
are
record
tired.
you. They
People
will
are
record
tired.
you. Fucking do you dirty. Like, I just can't, I don't trust these folks. I'm jaded. I'm jaded bad. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I feel
Yeah.
that. So then going back to Ain't No Roses, so are you channel
Yes. There we go.
are you channeling that energy then? You like that segue?
Yes.
Do you channel that into, is that kind of like you're like getting like you're working through some shit like with this project?
Absolutely. Like, ain't no roses is me. Ain't no roses is me saying, bitch, I don't love is hard, bitch. Fuck it, bitch. Ain't no roses on this fucking Valentine's Day, bitch. You don't get
Yeah.
shit but dick. And that's ain't no roses. But then
Okay.
on there too, I am a lover boy at heart. I believe in love. Like, I want I do want to have that special someone. I can't lie.
What is your sign?
An Aries.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
we're right next to each other. You have a birthday coming up
Yeah,
next.
419. I wish my mama would have kept her coochie closed for like one more day, so I would have been a 420 baby. She
Ah,
acted pushed
yeah,
me
that would be
out,
lit. Huh.
but then I would have been a Taurus, and I feel like I like being an Aries.
So I'm a Taurus. I'm like not too much now.
Ooh, we love y'all. I love a Taurus. I love a
Huh.
Taurus.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So just before we move forward, I do want to ask you because I also love horror. I love horror too.
Mm-hmm.
Not horrors.
Taurus.
Those they can be fun. They can
I
be
like
fun too.
them. Yeah.
But horror. Um
Mm-hmm.
okay, could you give us like what are like some of like your top favorite horror movies
Oh,
just off the
yes. Oh my
top of your
God.
head?
Thank you for asking me this. I love talking about this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Final Destination, Scream, Candyman, oh, Bride of Chucky, Evil Dead. Fuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Now,
I'm gonna leave it there. I'm
okay,
gonna leave it there.
okay,
I have a
okay.
lot
Let's
though. Yeah, yeah.
okay, okay. Final Destination. Are you saying so? Final Destination, Scream, Candyman. You mean the originals for all of these, or do you mean the like all of them, like the
I mean,
franchise?
like mainly the always the original. Like I wouldn't say
Yeah,
the franchises of these are good, but I also feel like they're iconic. I feel like they're
yeah,
iconic fucking franchises that no matter how bad they get, like bitch, I'm coming back.
yeah,
But
yeah.
in terms of like relevancy and like being a staple, the first ones of like each of
Okay.
those franchises, yeah.
Oh, okay. So new Final Destination movie coming out soon. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm so fucking ready. I'm
Okay.
wet. I'm there already, bitch.
I feel like it's gonna be raggedy, but I'll probably go see it too.
Of course, it's gonna be some bullshit, but
Like, why is it that as franchises go on, like they get so bad?
I don't because it's just like they know. Again, you're talking. I'm gonna go anyway, but it's gonna
Right.
be terrible.
It's
But
like
I'm there,
cash
and they
grab.
know. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, bitch, they coming. It could be shit, bitch. They'll be there,
Yeah, yeah, cash
and I
grab.
will.
Huh. Okay. New Scream coming out. I think is it later this year or next year?
I think next year. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That one's starting to get tired. I'm starting to get
It's
tired of
tired.
Scream. Yeah.
It's tired. I was tired with the new. I mean, I didn't like either of the new ones. No shade. No shade.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, Candyman, did you like the remake?
I did like the remake.
I liked it too. I liked it
I
too.
like
I
what
feel like it
Jordan
didn't get
Peele
as much
does.
love. It didn't get like a lot of love, I don't think, but it was good. I thought it was good.
For sure. I mean, I like Jordan Peele. I like what he does with his movies. It's cute.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
thought he did a good job.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, cute. And Bride of Chucky, amazing. That's like it's so
Yeah.
fucking camp. Like I'm so happy. Like they really leaned in like for Bride of Chucky because it's like Chucky already. It's like Chucky isn't a scary movie. Like I'm glad that they
Mhm.
figured it out eventually and like
Yes.
they
Yes.
kind of went back off of the rails too. Like I feel like Seed of
Hmm.
Chucky they were like going a little too far and then like they like really just like I feel like they were a little they're still a little confused.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just watched Long Legs last night for the first time.
Oh, did you like it?
I'm still processing it.
Uh huh.
Um it was fine. Like it
It was.
wasn't like I didn't finish the movie like, "Oh yes, like I love this movie." But like I didn't
Mhm.
hate it either. And I feel like as I continue to process it, like I feel like I would go back and watch it again.
For sure. It's a weird ass movie. Like, and I don't. I rewatched it like maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I feel like I still don't really understand what the fuck was going on. But like I was okay with it. I guess like you said, it was fine. Like it was fine. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. I didn't absolutely love it to the core, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
cute. Hmm. Have
Now,
you seen the
okay,
substance? Wait, sorry.
wait,
Oh my
which one?
gosh.
What is it?
The substance.
Obsess.
Yes, so fucking good. It's
So
so fucking
good.
good.
So
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And that was another one that I finished watching and I was like, there were parts of this that I really like, but then like I was like, I feel
Mhm.
like at the end of it, it kind of like went a little nuts. And then as I continued to process it, I was like, okay, like I really like this movie.
Yeah, for sure. It's camp. It's camp down. It's like visually, I loved it. So yeah, it was one of my favorite horror movies. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's more like a dark comedy. I wouldn't say it's a horror. It feels
Yeah.
more like yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Robbed. She was robbed at these Oscars just now.
You think so?
Uh-huh. Did you watch
Mm-hmm.
Honora?
I did watch Anora. I liked Anora. Now, do I think it was better than? Do I think her performance was better than Demi? I don't know, but I did like Honora. I did
Uh-huh.
like her. I liked
Everybody
her.
online was saying that how this played out was literally the substance. It was
Literally.
like like the younger like upcoming bitch like really took the
Terrible.
shine. Huh.
She did.
Now jumping back into you. So with Queers for Killer Instincts being like a yearly project that's being released, are you
Hmm.
working on volume 7 right now? Like we're in March currently as we have this conversation. Like how early are
Yes.
you working on these projects? If you're putting out if you're the holiday bitch and like we're about to be we need a Christmas project volume regular.
Oh, that's true, bitch. I do
Thanksgiving,
need
you can
to.
skip that. Thanksgiving is tired. I feel like
Mm,
Thanksgiving is like it's like what it like the pilgrims and all that
yeah, I'm
bullshit.
like, do I make pilgrim? How can I make some pilgrim music,
Mm-mm,
bitch? Like, how
mm-mm.
you
Like
do that?
colonization. Like we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. But like Christmas, like I feel like you could give like a Christmas like album,
Yeah,
like
for
"Come Jingle My
sure.
Bells." Like you could really lean in.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what I want to do. I feel like, you know what? That's why I need a manager, someone to help me
Ooh,
get this shit together, bitch. Because I'm out here doing
sleigh
it by myself,
ride,
like, ooh, on a head. Sleigh ride, jingle my balls. I do have jingle balls. That's one. I don't know. Santa
White
baby.
Christmas.
Oh, perfect,
There's so much to
perfect.
work with.
See, you're quick. You gotta get quick with it. I gotta, I gotta take time to think, but you're quick with it.
Huh, 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 huh. Okay, so you just released Ain't No Roses Volume 2 this
Yeah.
last month. And so
Mm-hmm.
now like are you consistent because you put out a lot of work as I mentioned before. So are you then consistently just working on like songs or like are you like all right, like Halloween's coming up, like I got to get my shit together for Volume 7. Like how like what's your
Yeah, for
creative
sure.
process?
I mean, honestly, I have about like 40 hours of music, like of recording music on my computer. So
Oh, in the
like for
stash.
yeah, so like for the
Uh
last one, I wasn't really in a recording spirit, like to be honest. So I just went back and spruced up some old shit for the most part. There was maybe like one new song that I recorded in like the past month or so, but
yeah.
other than that, it was like old songs. So sometimes I just pull, but it just depends, honestly. Sometimes I get in the creative spirit, sometimes I don't, and that's that's just how it be.
I
Like,
feel
which
it.
is yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're
So,
doing a
but
lot creatively anyways, like between all of the different things that you're working on. So,
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
But yeah, so I feel like right now I'm not working on. I haven't worked on music in a minute, to
Mm.
be honest, because I'm so focused on, bitch, this other side of the industry. So it's like but I'll be back to it. I always do when I
Yeah,
get the
yeah,
spirit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, well, with that being said, then it sounds like maybe naturally you're just kind of flowing. Like you're not really focused on like the next project right now. Like it's gonna come together when it comes together.
for sure.
As far as like music goes, I know that you said that you were working on. You said it's a play.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing like again. I'm a resident now, so I've been working on a bunch of plays, like pitching fucking TV shows, movies, and shit like that. Like, so it takes a lot more energy than I've ever given it, and so
Mm,
like I'm really trying to put my best foot forward. But again, music is always gonna be here. It always has been. That's why like I don't even trip about it when I like am not feeling the urge to go record because I'm
yeah,
like at some
yeah.
point I'll get back to it.
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah, and like the best projects too. I feel like it like happens naturally too, right? You
For
know.
sure. And it's good to take a break. Like that's one thing like I like about you. Like you'll take a break and like you'll take a break, like you'll just be gone. Like I've been again been following you for a while, so like bitch you'll just drop off the fucking radar, bitch. Like poof,
Yes,
bitch.
yes, yes.
And I can appreciate that because I feel like one, I will always try to take a break, can't do it, but also I think it does sort of build like when you come back I'll be like, oh yes, like bitch, it builds a certain excitement inside someone.
Yeah,
How do you do
yeah.
that? Like how and why? I guess I'm
Well,
curious.
one, I feel like social media is tired. Like I just be getting tired. Like I feel
Mm-hmm.
like what people don't understand is that it's like it takes a lot of energy to be doing this shit. Do you know? Especially like being an independent artist too and like getting everything together yourself. Like it's just a lot of energy that and like time and love that we put into doing these projects, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so for me, it's like a couple of different things. One, I get tired of social media, like, cause it's like fucking tired of shit. And like having to like play the game of like, I'm saying like on the shit regular, like, I'm like, I just want to live my life. Like, I
Yeah.
grew up before, like I grew up, like I'm 33 right now, and like so I grew up without all of the fucking, I wasn't an iPad baby, you know what I mean? Like I can live and exist in the world without being on social media, you know, like for
Yeah.
me it's really no thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do like, it's like a fun thing to play around with, and like you said, like world build and all of that shit, but like as an artist, like I feel like you also have to step away from the, what are those things called that painters paint on, like the easel? Like you have to
Yeah,
step away from
yeah,
it sometime, because it's like if you're looking at it, like, you know, if you're like staring at something, like you start to lose focus, and then if you pull back away from it, you can like look at it in a different way too, you know. So for me, like I don't like to get caught up in like the, oh, I need to be doing X, Y, and Z, you know,
yeah,
like because it's like, why? Like I like want to do, I want to have fun with this shit, and like, so if I need to take step away for fucking 4 or 5 6 months, like bye, you know, like let me live my
yeah,
life. You
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So that's kind of like, that's that. But like also, double-edged sword is that to build anything, like you also have to be consistent, right? Like if you think about like building a muscle, like you have to be hitting that shit regularly to build it up, right? So, you know,
Absolutely.
shout out to this podcast, because
Shout out to the podcast.
yeah, like I'm like, this is like, for not forcing me, but like it's something that I've committed to doing now for 1 solid year. So y'all, if you don't get more than 52 episodes, enjoy the 52 episodes that you got. I'm like, if I
Yeah,
get
no,
so
for
burned out,
sure.
you know, but like if I want to carry it on, then I'll carry it on. So
Yeah.
I
I
don't know. Did
think
I
the beauty
answer
of
the
it,
question?
no, you did. Like, again, like you're just incredible. Like, I think something that like is so admirable about you is like I can tell that you are like a true creative. Like, and that's what I really like connect to in people. Like, and that's why I've been following you for so long, because I can tell that like you really have a passion for like the creative process. And so like no matter where it takes you, like I think something that again I have 40 hours of music on my fucking computer because I don't know. I feel like the more you do something, the more you learn. And so
Mm-hmm.
even no matter where you are, no matter where you go, like or end up with the podcast, like I feel like doing it so consistently, you're gonna learn so much, right?
Yeah.
Like all on your fucking own, bitch, without having to pay a goddamn, I mean, you probably got, get the equipment and shit, bitch, but you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like the experience and shit that you're paying for and the learning that you're doing, that shit is free. Like it's
Yeah.
just through the
Yeah.
process of doing.
Yeah. No, I appreciate the love. Um, I am curious to pick your mind a little bit too, just like while we're talking about all of this, because you had mentioned before, like putting out projects versus like like releasing singles. And so I was just talking to one of my good homeboys earlier about this, about, I was like, kind of like, I'm like, right now I'm like working on a body of work, like two separate bodies of work. But like part of
Mm-hmm.
me kind of wants to just like get together a nasty single and like get together visuals for it, kind of the way that I did with Cunt, where I was just
Mm-hmm.
gone for a minute, and then I just pop back up with like a whole video and like a whole song, you know, and then I just push the shit out of that one thing. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, like, would you ever take that route of like, you know, just like putting all of your energy into just like really promoting like one thing, and like, you know, getting together visuals and like just like carrying through and like promoting it, like the shit out of it?
Yeah.
Because in my experience, I had the most success, like, and got the most opportunities from
Mm-hmm.
taking that route. Do you know? But I also love putting
Facts.
together bodies of work too.
Yeah, yeah,
So, and it, bodies of work being independent, it's hard to promote a full project because
yeah.
people don't
Absolutely.
have a fucking attention span.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Mm-hmm.
know? So I'm just curious, like your thought, if you want to expand on that anymore.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like that makes a lot of sense. Like I mean, I think about that a lot. I'm like, maybe I should do that, right? Like I do consider that, and I think it's a smart way. Again, we live in a singles sort of like culture where people like gravitate to songs. Like they never necessarily gravitate to bodies of work. So I think it makes sense. I've thought about it. Like I just have never did it. Like I just
Mm.
never sort of took that route. But who knows? Like
Who
maybe next
knows?
time. Maybe next time. Like maybe that is it. I mean, I've been thinking more about it. So like that's a great question, and I feel like I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try it. You
Yeah.
gotta try different shit. That's the other thing. Like you have to try different shit to see different results because you just never know.
100%. Do you
Yeah.
have or have you ever put out like music videos for your music?
Yeah, no, I used to put out. So when I first started, like with my first project and shit, like for the first like 3 or 4 years, I was making music in Nashville.
Yeah.
I had a manager, and like my manager was also like my videographer, editor. Like she really could do it all. Like she really was that girl. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and so we just sort of like made a team, and like we would do live shows every month. Like shoot the videos. So there are videos on YouTube and stuff like that. But when I lost, like we sort of had a breaking apart. Um, you know, just like creative differences that really weren't even differences. To be honest, it was just like ego. You know what I'm saying? Like in the way of shit. So once I lost her, like I don't know, I just stopped doing videos and things like that because I think it's hard to find. All of this is a collaborative thing, right? No matter what you're doing, you have to collaborate with people, and I think it can be hard to find people that see your vision and that you can also trust. Otherwise, it's like I can just do it myself, right? So I don't know. I guess that was a hard breakup for me, like a hard creative breakup. So I don't know. Maybe I'm still wounded, bitch. Maybe I need to heal because I don't even.
Yeah, but like also it's
Yeah.
like you live in one of the meccas of the fucking like creative meccas of like the fucking earth too. So it's like whenever it is the time to like I feel like it'll be easier for you than like if like say somebody who lives like in bumfuck nowhere, like it would be easier for you to like really build out like your new team now because you're
Yeah.
already surrounded by people who are like creative, especially like I'm sorry, what is it called that you're a part of? Like a house, not a house. What is it called with the
Bitch.
a legacy? What is it called? The fucking
Oh, the residency.
the residency.
Yeah.
Like even like with that, like I'm sure you're working with like a bunch of creatives, like even
Yeah,
still,
absolutely.
you know. So it's like oftentimes like when you meet creatives or like other artists, it's like you or like me, like we dabble in different types of things too. So it's like you could probably pull together like a cute little team quicker than somebody who lives out in the middle of the fucking woods, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, you're absolutely right. Like, and that's another reason, like, I love being in New York. And again, I bounce around so much. So who knows what the fuck, who knows what the fuck happens next after the
Yeah.
residency ends. But, like, I don't know. I would love to stay here because that creative energy is dope. Like, and you are just literally, like, one step away from, like, all
Yeah.
these, like, creative ass people. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, shifting back a little bit to for the listeners, to give everybody a little bit more of a taste of what you can do musically, we're gonna play some more of your music now. Do you want to talk about Yingyang a little bit for us?
Yeah, so Ain't No Roses Volume 2 out everywhere now. Famewalking on all streaming platforms. Go check it out. Yingyang is track number motherfucking 2. And it samples Salt Shaker by the Yingyang Twins, so that's why I called it Yingyang. And yeah, this was like, I think this was the song that was new. Like, this was no, I lied. This is an old song. But I was like, bitch, this still sound hot. So I put it
Hell
on
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, well with that, this is Yin Yang by Famewalking, available on all streaming platforms now. All right, y'all.
In the club, know they weirdy. They shaking ass and you know they shaking titties. Turn it up, any town, any city. This pressure, so you know he wanna hit it. Where my bitches who be giving them hell, and where them niggas with them BBLs. Where the scammers cracking cars, stealing digits. Where my old niggas spending that pension. If you like to go and throw it now. Off that dark, off that brown, going down. Spin the block on the niggas serving pound. Yo, what's up, daddy? Can you show me round pound town?
Niggas in the club wanna hate, wanna touch the pussy, never wanna pay. Niggas in the club wanna hate, wanna touch the pussy, never wanna pay.
If you ain't tricking, get your ass out the club, ho. Don't even talk to my hoes, cause they cut throat. If you ain't spending on the bitch, then you gotta go. I ain't your mama now, I ain't no cheap hoe. Know you like it when I do that. Got a whole lot of ass up in the bag. You ain't buying no bottles and get the fuck out. I'm with some bad bitches coming straight up.
Huh. I ain't your mama, I ain't no cheap hoe. Crazy work. Crazy work. I ain't your mama, I ain't no cheap hoe. Crazy. Insane work.
Hollering, yes. Because it's fuck these niggas and their mama, bitch.
I know that's right. Well, moving right along, this is X Marks the Spot, a segment where listeners of the show or watchers, however they're consuming it, they like to write us questions. They'll ask us for advice. Maybe sometimes they have a juicy story to tell us. So for those of you who are listening, if you would like to have your spot marked with X.
Oh, that sounds. You know what?
I was trying something
I wanna
different.
sign up.
I was trying something different. If you wanna write into the show or leave us a voicemail, the number for that is 415-448-6630. Go ahead and ask us a question for a future guest, tell us a juicy story, or ask us for advice. Are you ready for X
I
Marks the
am.
Spot? Okay.
I
Somebody
am.
wants to know. They said, what's one thing that you can't live without?
I guess at this very moment, my vape, bitch. I become a motherfucking.
Uh,
My fucking vape. I mean, bitch. If I don't find that shit, I start searching like a crackhead, bitch. It's to that point.
hooked.
I become
Hooked.
the meme. I become the
Uh,
meme. Yes, 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 yes.
hooked. Okay. What's one thing that I can't live without? I mean, like besides the obvious, like fucking food and water.
Absolutely.
Probably like my passion. I feel like if I didn't have my passion in life, I would probably be like a drug addict or something.
Oh, no, clock that. Like that's for
Uh,
real.
like
Yeah.
honestly, like life like this, like Earth is fucking ghetto. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like what is even going on here? And so it's like if I didn't have something to like keep me focused on like moving forward, I would
Yeah,
probably just be like strung out somewhere,
for sure.
like
I
high
mean,
key.
valid, bitch. I'm glad. Look, we're glad you're here.
Huh?
The fucking, the fucking.
Huh?
You need an outlet. You need an outlet because the shit is crazy. Like you have to
Yes.
put that shit somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah, like and like the Earth is just like it's like dark here. Like
it
what? Like what's
is.
even going on? I'm not
I don't know,
surprised the fucking
scary.
aliens haven't come down to fucking help us because it's like what?
You
Like
don't think? Do you think? So you don't think aliens have come? You don't think they're here on Earth already?
I don't know. Like I'm torn because like I love a good conspiracy theory, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like us as humans like we don't know shit like at the end of the day. So like I'm always more prone to believe that some conspiracy theory type shit is real as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to just automatically being like skeptical because it's just like we don't fucking
Absolutely.
know, you know?
Exactly.
Um
Exactly. Yes.
but with that being said, like I don't know, like if they are I want to see one,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
What if I said I'm an alien?
I would be like, okay, amazing, beautiful.
Great.
Here, my
Amazing.
my wish has been granted.
I'm not. I wish I was so I could float up out this bitch, but
Do you believe
yeah.
in like the reptilian people, like the
Oh,
shapeshifting
that's
shit?
so crazy. I was just like reading about this shit.
Oh,
I don't like. I'm just like you. Like I believe in conspiracy. I mean, the CIA coined the term conspiracy theory for a reason. Like, bitch,
right.
y'all don't want to y'all because y'all want to like, whatever make information seem fake or like a conspiracy. So I don't know. Like, I'm not here. I can't say they're real or not. I mean, I think anything is possible. Like, there's like you said, there's so much shit we don't know that's so far beyond what we probably even think we could know. Like,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel that.
Hmm.
All right, now somebody else asks, what is the most bizarre fetish you've encountered either in real life or on the internet? Bizarre.
Oh my god. Okay. So, I guess I mean the more I've done things, I guess this doesn't feel that bizarre, but in the moment I knew this guy. Okay, he was an older guy. I like a little older man here and there, but this was for work. And so he invited me over. He said, "I want to have dinner." I was like, "Okay, great. Steak and eggs, bitch, or whatever you got prepared. I'm ready to eat it." I didn't realize that the dinner that he was talking about was going to be a one person dinner, which was his, and the food provided would be coming from my butthole and the tip of my dick. Um, this man wanted to eat my turds
Ah,
and for me to pee in the cup for him. Mind you, I can be a gassy bitch. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you, bitch. Like, so, like, it's like, I was like, maybe this is for me. But, like, I was there and, like, I was literally squatting over his plate because he was like, squat over the plate. He was like, I want you to squat over the plate. Um, and I just couldn't do it. Like, nothing came out. I mean, I did pee in the cup, but I couldn't get the, like, I feel like I was too nervous. Like, there was no way the poop was gonna come out. So, I feel like that was probably, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because then he was like, "Oh, I want you to sit and have dinner with me." So I guess I would have had to sit there and watch him like cut up this. That's so nasty, and I like
hey,
that's so foul.
well, we,
Um,
we even though maybe it's not for us, you know, the community out there that likes that, go off if that's your truth.
You
Um
know, yes, no king shame, bitch, but because I was there squatting over the plate, bitch. I tried,
huh
bitch,
huh
but
do you remember, okay, so you didn't know when you went into the situation, you didn't know that was gonna be like the vibe.
no, I mean, he had told me he was into like some things, so I knew he was like a kinky person. And then also again, he was like, I got some coin, because again, I have no shame, bitch. I have to do a little something for these things, okay?
Huh.
But no, I didn't know. Like he was just like, I want you to have dinner, and so when I got there, like we talked a little bit before we even went into the kitchen or whatever. Um, but he was like, "Yeah, I want you to do this," and I was like, again, I'll try some shit. There's some, I have some boundaries, but again, I feel like I'm an adventurous person, and that's in all
Right.
areas of my life.
Well, I
So
mean, at the end of the day, like on you, like it's not like he was asking you to eat it. Like you're just the one that
yeah,
has to
no,
go over the
man,
plate, right? So,
yeah.
did he like beforehand? Was he like, hey, like I want you to eat like Taco Bell, like or like I want you to like what was like? Did he didn't give you any kind of like indication beforehand? Like,
No,
hey,
he
like don't use the bathroom all day today. Like I want you to. I'm starving. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean he had said some stuff like that before. Like again, he had said like he was into scat, like so I knew like that he had potential to like
yeah,
some poop play or something like that. But no, he didn't give any of those sort of like them rules, and that's probably why. But like again, I'm usually good. Like I'm usually a gassy, like I said, a gassy bitch. So like it's never nothing.
yeah.
But it's just I think I was just too nervous. Like the whole situation, I was like, oh my god, like I was just in my head, like, bitch, am I really squatting over this plate,
And was
bitch?
he just
About some stuff
watching the
like
whole
that.
time too? He was like watching with like anticipation. Like his
Yeah,
mouth was like salivating. He was like,
he was like,
right.
bitch, just drop it. He wanted it hot and steamy, bitch. And
Huh,
it was just
huh.
not fucking coming. But no, he was. I mean, he was a nice man. I will say
Okay.
that. Like
Well,
he was a nice man,
shout
but.
out. I hope that
That's,
his. I feel like that, like, it just seems like it would be, like, I don't know because, like, I'm not a scientist, but, like, it just, I feel like that would, like, fuck up your, like, I feel like you would get
it's
sick.
not good. Yeah, you can get like yeah. I mean, that's why I get like I be a little nervous. I gotta make sure when I'm eating, eat an ass like bitch. I need that to be
Right.
clean because
Right.
you
Right.
can get like bacterial infections and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. Well, I hope he's
well, I'm not a
okay.
scientist either, so don't hold me
Yeah.
to that. But I
Shout
think
out
so.
to him, and I hope that he's doing all right. Um,
Amen. Amen.
yeah, I don't know how I even can follow that up. Bizarre fetish you've encountered in real life or on the internet. You know, something that's like kind of fascinating to me is like what is it called? It's like, oh, the ovipositors, when the girls be like, they put like the alien dick up inside of them, and then there's like, it like shoots the eggs
Yes.
up in them,
Oh,
and then it comes out like the slime eggs. Like that's kind of like bizarre. Like it's kind of interesting. Do you
I think
know?
I know what you're talking about. Actually, no, you. I thought you were just talking about the large sort of like little things because I see that too, and I'm like,
Oh,
damn,
like the
bitch, that's a lot
tentacle
of shit.
dildos?
Yes, I'd be like, oh my god, like this is crazy, like
Yeah, so
that's a
like
lot of shit.
think
Yeah.
that, but like it's one that like actually puts like there's like these little egg looking things up inside of you, and like it's like has like slime, like it's like the next step beyond the alien dildo.
Wait,
Like,
so do the eggs? So the eggs come out and they go inside and they like stay there and then
and
they
then
turn
you
into
push them
slime.
out. No,
Oh,
you
okay.
push out the eggs, like whatever you use to put it up inside of you is like a
Uh,
slime lube, I think. and
oh.
then and then when you push it out, it's like slime eggs.
Wow, that's very interesting. Can I have a link for research purposes?
Right, yeah, I'll have to find one. I'm sure there's like on Pornhub, I'm sure that we could find a video for you.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I have not. I haven't seen. I haven't seen that. I know a lot of fetishes though. Like yeah, but I
Hmm.
want to see that. I want to see that. I'm
Okay.
interested in it.
Shout out to the ovipositor community.
Period. Period.
Huh.
I love being introduced to some new shit.
Huh. It's like it's like really interesting. Have you ever gotten into like hentai porn?
Oh yes, like it's like cartoons, like or like
Yeah.
the yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Like I
mm-hmm,
feel like
mm-hmm.
them too. Like there's like oftentimes like I feel like they like the Japanese little like anime porn, like they be having like the girls be getting fucked up by the aliens with like all the tentacles and shit.
Yes, yes,
Like
yes,
I feel like
yes.
it like takes that fantasy to the next level.
Yes, no, we what's it called? Live action, bitch.
Right.
The fucking
Right.
yeah, no, there's one they have one now that's like WWE. It's like the 3D graphic and they have like these WWE wrestlers like it's good as fuck. Like it's a good animation, bitch. I think they have one with like John Cena and The Rock. Fire, bitch. Fire.
Oh. Oh, it's
Yeah.
3D. Okay.
Mhm.
But does
Mhm.
it look like PlayStation 1 3D or is it like
It's more like PlayStation 2, 3, but like but it's solid. Like it's a solid. Look, I'm not gonna steer you wrong, okay?
okay, okay. Well, we'll exchange links. All right. Somebody says, I feel like this is going to be a good one for you because you were talking about your coworkers earlier a little bit. Somebody says, girl, my coworker really keeps trying it. She's always saying some slick shit and doing some little passive aggressive things just to be a bitch. I'm not about to let this bitch fuck up my bag, but if I
Okay.
ever see her outside of work, she might get these paws.
Period. Period. As she should, bitch.
Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, like I don't like that shit. Like, bitch, take that shit somewhere else.
Oh,
There's
that
this
was a
one.
statement, bitch. I thought it was gonna be a question, but she said no. I'm telling you
It
a
just
statement, bitch. When I see this bitch, it's on, bitch. It's over,
ah,
bitch.
and I feel that honestly. There's one of my jobs I have. I work with this bitch. It's just fake. It's like fake, and like it's like corporate America fake too. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand this bitch because like I'm all about like being direct, being real, like what
Yeah.
you see is like what you get. You know what I mean? Like whether
Mm-hmm.
you like it or
Mm-hmm.
not, bitch. But she's like like very like, hi, how are you? Oh, and like I
Yeah.
know that like she's the type of bitch that would then go behind your back and be like talking shit. I've
Mm-hmm.
seen her do it. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't. And she's a big fat bitch too. Not to hate on no fat people or body shame, but she is just to
Yes.
paint the picture. She's a big old fat bitch,
For the visual,
and
bitch.
yeah, she's a big fat bitch. And you know, I would never put my hands on women, but if I had a cousin out here, she could. I would let her get
She could
her.
get it.
Yes, 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 yes. So
Listen, I mean,
I feel this.
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I feel like sometimes it sounds like that bitch. I mean, it's hard dealing in those fucking work situations because bitches do be so fake. You never know like really what can be real and shit like
Yeah,
that. Like bitches be fake as fuck, and so I mean, work is hard because then you gotta see that bitch every day, and you don't like this bitch. Like that takes some inner strength. Like that takes
yeah.
some motherfucking inner strength to have to go to work and want to slap this bitch, but you have to motherfucking bitch give this bitch motherfucking communication. But you
Smile
just want
and
to give
all of
this
that
bitch
shit.
hands. You want
Yeah.
to give this bitch hands, but you gotta give communication. It's unfortunate.
Yes, yes, yes. And I
It's
know, like,
unfortunate.
inside, whoever wrote this, like, you must be dying every time you see her. Just like
That's
fuming,
yeah.
just like red, like on the inside, like, you know, like hot. Like, bitch, ugh, like, get
Mad,
away
bitch,
from me, you
mad.
nasty bitch. And she said she'd be saying slick shit and doing passive aggressive things. I want to know
I
what she,
no, that shit
like,
is. I hate that fucking shit. Passive aggressive shit. Like I do not passive aggressive behavior. If you want to piss me off, bitch, like
yeah,
be passive aggressive. I hate that shit, bitch. Be direct, bitch. If you have a motherfucking problem, bitch,
say
address the
it,
motherfucking
say
issue,
it.
bitch. Put the issue
Yeah,
on the table. Like there is no problem. Like because I can't. I hate bitches walking around like and it's just weird fucking vibes, bitch. Like no, bitch. We don't have to be friends, bitch. We don't have to like each other, bitch. We don't have to get along.
huh,
We have to work together, bitch. We're both here for a bag, bitch. I don't have to fucking like you. I don't have to fuck with you, bitch. I don't have to give you a motherfucking glance in your motherfucking way, period, bitch.
yeah.
Like, but if ooh,
What
I
was that
don't be
thing?
passive aggressive,
What was
bitch.
the thing? Why is this slipping my mind right now? I'm getting old, bitch. What was that thing? It was like, you don't have to like me. You don't even have to, but you will respect me. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, is that
What?
Khalees Bossy?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes. Very that, bitch. You
but
gotta
you
come with
will
some respect
respect
still.
me.
Saying some
Okay,
slick shit.
RESPE, respect me. In the words of
Ah,
Southern raptress, Roast Takaya, bitch.
right,
RESPE, respect me.
right. Shout out to Kaya and to fucking Aretha Franklin. Okay.
And to
All
shout out to
right.
Aretha though.
Somebody says, what's your funniest or most awkward experience at a gay club or bar?
Hmm. Oh, okay. I remember when I was like, so my first time going to, I was like 18. I went to my first like gay club or whatever. It was a phone party. Um, and I'm dancing, and a bunch of my people from high school, like I was like, I wouldn't say I was in the closet in high school, but I was like, I was in my own shit, bitch. I didn't have to tell y'all bitches what the fuck was going on, bitch.
Right.
So we went to the motherfucking club. It was a bunch of people from the school there. It was this fine ass, muscular dude, bitch, with these red fucking trunks on, bitch. So I'm in the phone, bitch. I'm dancing on the phone, bitch. It's getting nasty, bitch, in the motherfucking phone, bitch. Leg up, bitch. Tongue and mouth, bitch. It's hot. I'm having look. I'm at the club, bitch. I'm grown, bitch. I graduated like graduation was maybe like a week away, bitch. I'm hitting the streets, bitch.
Ah.
And so that was just I remember that being so wild for that to be like my first sort of like real gay club experience at this phone party, and just like making out with this dude, and then somebody went back to school and was like the next week was like, yeah, Preston was like at the club making out with this like old ugly dude, like just mad, bitch. He might have been old, bitch, but he was not ugly, bitch. Like
Ah.
they were just mad, bitch. I had these hoes pressed, bitch.
Bitches
Like,
stay mad. Bitches stay mad. Huh. Okay, mine. I don't know if it was awkward. The one that comes to mind though, okay, so I had to paint the picture. This is more of like a story. So I moved to San Diego from Michigan when I was 21. I was a little baby, okay? You know, when you think back to when you're 21, you're just like a fucking baby, right? So I move out there, and I remember I had met this guy. Like the first time I had ever gone out to the club, I met this guy, this like fine ass Mexican nigga, right? And so he was like in the Navy or something. He was fine. And so I remember he had invited me. I was okay. Again, I had just moved to San Diego, so I was like broke, right? Like little baby. And he had invited me out like to a date like afterwards. And I was like, yes, like I would love to, but I was like full transparency, like I just moved out here and I was like, I am fucking broke. And he's like, don't worry about it. Like he's like, I'll take care of it. It was like for his friend's birthday, and like they come and pick me up in this car, and they're like, we're gonna go to Olive Garden. I was like, okay, cute. So we go to Olive Garden, and again, like I'm not trying to be ordering everything up on the menu. I think I got like a little salad or whatever. Boom, that's that. So he
real
was
cute.
like, right, petite, you know, skinny, and so we get in the car to leave, and I'm like thinking I'm about to go back home, like cool, whatever. And like I didn't even know this was gonna be like we're going out with your friends. I thought that we were gonna go for like a date. And so we get in the car, and they're like, they're start driving somewhere. We show up at the club, and I was like, bitch, I don't have money. I'm not having money to go to this club. Like I think I was like literally had no money in my bank account, like no money. I was like, I can't spend money. So he was like, I tell him this again, and he's like, he seemed like a little annoyed, but it was like he was like, whatever, like I'll pay for the cover, and like I'll pay for your drink. So I was like, cool.
Yeah.
So we go in, I'm starting to drink. I'm like, and again, I only had a salad, so I'm like starting to get a little tipsy. The time flies by. Flash forward, we're like coming towards like later in the night, and I look over, and this man is like dancing up on this other guy. And I was like, why aren't you dancing with me? Like, you invited me out. Like, I want to be dancing. Like, why aren't you dancing with me? Like, you've been feeding me all these drinks, and now I'm just sitting here alone, right? So flash forward again, it's like the end of the night, and we're like standing outside. You know, at the club, like how you be standing outside afterwards, people be smoking cigarettes and shit, right? And so I'm standing outside, like looking around, like how am I getting home? Like I came with your friends. They drove us over here. How am I getting back home? Because you picked me up, and I don't have money to be fucking getting home. So I look over. I see this man and the guy that he was grinding with getting into a cab and leaving.
Oh,
They left me. I said, okay, cool. I said, well, I have these
fucking point.
Right, exactly. So I have my 2 legs. I'm gonna start walking home, and I get on my phone. This shit says it's gonna be like an hour and a half for me to walk home from where we were. So I was like, I don't have a choice.
Oh my
So I start walking, and then I see this guy. This is kind of a crazy story. I'm sorry that this is so long, but
no, please.
I see this guy that I had seen at the club, and he's like, he's like, where are you walking? And I was like, I'm walking home. And he's like, where do you live? I told him. He's like, that's far. I'm like, yeah, I know it's far, but I have to get home. I started telling him the situation. He's like, I'm going to go crash at my friend's house. You can come crash at this place with me. And so I was like, oh my gosh, a blessing, right? So I go over, I like fall asleep. I was drunk, bitch. I fall asleep immediately. Wake up. This nigga, I don't even know who it is. This big, I can need to stop talking about fat people. This man, I wake up, and this man is like trying to undo my pants as I'm sleeping. Okay, so I was like, no. I like I push him away, get up, move over to the floor, fall back asleep. wake up again. Somebody else is coming in the house. They come over to me. They're like starting to fuck with me. I said, absolutely not. I go back to sleep.
This
Wake up
sketchy
in the
sex, bitch.
Right, seriously. I wake up in the morning and I see one of the niggas that was trying to fuck with me on the couch. I like wake him up. I was so irritated and like hungover, like just a mess, right? I like wake him up. I was like, give me money for the bus. It wasn't a question. I said, you're going to give me money for the bus. I need to get home. So he gives me money. I get on, I like go to the bus. I like am at this is the end of the story. I'm at like the bus transit center looking a fucking mess. I had shit spilled all over me. Like I had like some white shoes. They were all fucking brown and black from people stepping on my fucking shit at the club. I was just fucking up, like looking a fucking mess. And so I'm like at the transit center. And this was like one of those moments where I'm like, are angels real? Like, is this like, I'm like, maybe there's like some spiritual shit happening here because I was a mess, right? And I had, again, just moved out here to moved to San Diego and like, I was just a mess. And so I'm like at the bus transit center. I was just sitting there waiting for the bus, and this homeless person comes up to me and he was like, it looks like you had a really rough night. And he was like, I'm gonna buy you a bottle of water. And he, like, a homeless man bought me a bottle of water because I look that much of a mess. And so I'm like, this is one of the moments where I'm like, damn, like, are there like angels like in disguise, like in the fucking earth type shit? Do you know? So that's my very long awkward experience at the club. And to finish it up, I remember I had seen that man later on, years later, out at the bar or something, and the guy that he had left with, they was together, okay? And I threw my ice on the bitch. The one bitch wanted to give me, the bitch that he left with gave me stank ass energy. I threw my ice on that bitch. I was ready to fight, okay? And I ran into their asses again later, like a different time. I was like off of Molly, like it was like Sunday fun day. I was off Molly. I was like drinking. I was turned up, okay? And I had ran into that bitch. I was ready to fight. I was like, I hate this man. I hate this fucking man.
Bitch, yes, bitch. And you know what? I love a bitch that, bitch, you got beef with me, bitch. You got beef with me
I was ready.
Ever, bitch. Every time I see you, bitch.
I was ready. All right, moving along. That was my very long-winded story.
Well, you know what? I feel like there's such beauty in that, though, at the end, bitch. When
because I got a story out of it.
There we go.
I got a story out of it. All right, somebody says, so I feel like everyone and their mama is in an open relationship now or is polyamorous. Don't think it's for me, but would love to hear your thoughts.
I'll let you take. You can take the lead.
I mean, I'm currently in an open relationship. So, but like, I grew up in like a small city in Michigan. Never would have seen that for myself. But now it's just like the older I've gotten, the more I'm just like, I feel like there's like a difference between like sex and like love, you know? And
Fuck that.
I feel like also it's just like if you have good, clear communication, like, you know, sometimes, and I've talked a little bit about this on the show before, but it's like one day maybe you want like some chocolate ice cream and like the next day you want butter pecan. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like just as humans and like as men as well, like, so you like want different things sometimes, and like you gotta leave your eggs in some different baskets sometimes.
There we go. Yes, wrap it back. No, I agree. I feel like monogamy is not. I feel like monogamy is hard. I feel like monogamy is something that, like, we've been ingrained to sort of like understand is like the standard of like romance, and I feel like because of that, it's hard for people to break through it. Like, I feel like it's hard for people to like imagine themselves in like an open relationship or like a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're good. I mean, I think communication, no matter what type of relationship you are in, like, is the key. Like, I mean, I've done open relationships. I've never actually been in a polyamorous relationship. But I'm not like against it because I agree. I feel like even if you start as a monogamous relationship or whatever, like, you grow, right? Like, you grow as people, like, and you may want something sexually. It's not even about love. Like, it's not even about feelings, right? Because sex can be, they're like, at least for me, like, I can easily detach feelings from sex. So, like, sex can just be an activity, honestly, that doesn't involve, like, oh, I want to be with you, like, let's spend our lives together sort of shit. Like,
yeah.
And so as you want to experience more, maybe your partner can't fulfill every single sort of, like, you know what I'm saying, sexual need that you have. Like, or maybe you just want to try some different shit. I think it's important to communicate that. And it's important to for partners to be open to that too, because I feel like people can communicate it, but people aren't always open, and it's
Yeah.
hard. It's not easy at all. Like, yeah,
No, and like also it's like I feel like you're gonna have feelings like this person doesn't seem like they're interested in it, but just speaking in general, like I feel like you're gonna have feelings of being like, damn, like I feel like left out or like maybe like some jealousy comes up or
mm,
something. But like I feel like that's just human and natural. And like I feel like if you like that's when you can like really get into like talking about it and sharing your feelings and like communicating with your partner and being like, damn, like I felt this way, like I wonder why, like let's explore that, you know what I mean, like maybe there's a way
yeah,
in the future like where while we're doing this, like I'm not gonna feel that like if we change X, Y, and Z, and like you just get to
hmm
continue to know your partner better too.
yeah,
So
for
I don't
sure.
know, but like yeah, I feel like it's like some like monogamy is kind of like some old like puritanical type fucking belief system, you know, like
Yeah.
old school type shit, and it's just like I don't know. I mean, not to knock it because like different strokes for different folks, but also to the
hmm
person who wrote this in, like just let people live their lives. If it's not for you, it's not for you.
Yeah, for sure. I also feel like for me, like absolutely agree, 100%. I think also like what's hard for me when it comes to like open relationships and like anything that's like I'm jealous, bitch. I'm a very
Mm,
like territorial person, so like I think that's also something people have to work through. Like is like yeah, that's like I feel like that's the biggest barrier for me in terms of like open relationships and things like
mm,
that. Because I'll be like, damn, like to your point, like sometimes you feel like left out. You're like, damn, bitch, like,
right.
but it's yeah, you have to just work through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody says if you could get with any celebrity for one night, who you choosing?
Mm. Think. I don't know.
No celebrity crushes.
No,
Nobody.
I do. I'm just trying to think. Like, like I'm blanking. I'm blanking. I know. Like,
Well, for me, like I feel like I would do like if I was gonna do like a man, it would be probably like Colin Farrell. If I was gonna do a woman, probably like
period.
Rihanna.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like if I was gonna do somebody who was non-binary or trans, I would do I don't know, I'd have to think about that for a little bit. If I was gonna go I
I would
don't
say
know.
Demi Lovato.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is like your
Mm-hmm.
overall pick?
No, no, for the non-binary
Yeah,
category.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or Sam Smith. I mean, I kind of like Sam Smith too. Like, but this is the thing. I find like so many celebrities like attractive. Like, so okay, okay, okay. If I had to do a dude, it would be. Oh my god, I'm terrible. I really don't. I really can't think of none right
Hmm.
now. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh.
Dusties. They're all dusties. None of them are
I would
up to
never give
par.
my womb to such filth, bitch.
Ah,
No, I don't know. Fuck. This makes me mad. I'm not thinking of nobody. Oh
and
my
you know,
god.
in the middle of the night too, like you're gonna wake
Right?
up
I'm
and
gonna
be
be
like,
like, I'm.
"Damn."
Oh my gosh, this is so terrible. Okay, wait. Okay, I guess a dude would be like Aaron Taylor Johnson. Is that his name?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then a girl would be Tyler. Like I find Tyler
Oh
to be
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
so fine. And then like I said, Demi Lovato or Sam Smith.
Okay, okay.
A
Um,
nice spectrum for the girls.
huh. Yeah, I feel like I would. I feel like I'm gonna think of my non-binary or trans person later too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. All right. Our last submission. Somebody says, "Bitch." So I recently went on a double date with a friend out to a club. To make a long story short, at one point in the night, both my date and my friend's date ended up getting caught in the bathroom together, and in quotations, sharing a stall, and got kicked out of the club. I'm still shook. What the fuck were they was it like they were doing blow, were they like sucking
Multiple
dick,
types of blows,
fucking
bitch.
right,
Okay.
like what was going on in the stall, why'd they get kicked out? People love to
Yeah.
submit questions without giving, I'm like I need more
I
details,
need
I
more
need to know.
context, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's a fun night though. Like that's a fun night. Like you get kicked out the club, bitch. You having a good time in the club, like bitch. You just made a memory, like bitch. That's
Well,
fun.
it must not be okay. So hold on, real quick again to run it back. They said that they went on a double date with a friend. So them and their friend went out on a date with 2 other people, and the 2 other people got caught and kicked out of the club in the bathroom together.
Oh, so they left the bitches that they was on dates with and went and fucked each other in the
Yeah.
bathroom. Wow,
A
messy.
mess.
That's messy as fuck. And see, that's why you can't date. That's why you cannot date, bitch. That's and back to it, bitch.
The
This is
moral of
why.
the story. You're like,
Moral
this is
choice.
proving my point exactly right here. You're like, I'm not dating.
Can't
Huh.
trust no nigga. Like you literally cannot. Like bitch, not in the bathroom, bitch. Not like y'all couldn't even wait
Like
till
you
after
couldn't
the
like
next day,
exchange
bitch.
numbers like on and then do it in secret. Like getting kicked out of the club while you're
That's
on a date with
crazy.
somebody else with the person's other like it's too much. It's too
Well,
much.
maybe. I mean, I am assuming that they were fucking. That's me. I'm assuming that they were fucking. They could have been doing something else that got them kicked out. I just feel like in the from the context we got, that was balls being sucked, gooch, bitch,
Right.
and dick, yeah. Which we've all been there, you know. We've all. Well, I don't
It's too
know. I
much
don't want to speak
though.
for everybody, but bitch, you know, you get kicked out the club every now and then, bitch, for trying to be freaky in the bathroom. Like
But
it
like,
happens.
I feel like it's also shisty. Like, okay, honestly, like whoever wrote this in, like you dodged a bullet because like this person seems shisty already. Like both of them,
Yes.
both you and your friend who picked these people to go on a date with, y'all both dodged a bullet because it's too much. Like you don't want that kind of energy, anyways. Like you don't want to date that
Yeah,
person,
no, for sure. Like I mean, that's just low down trifling behavior. Like,
right?
bitch, like
Heifers.
it's just the disrespect is so the disrespect is just too fucking much. Like, you have to fight. Like, we have to run a fade now. Like, bitch, I have to fight you.
You
Like,
would have seen them getting pulled out the club, and you would have
there's
followed them
no
right outside.
way. There's no fucking way, like, because the disrespect is so, like, it's like, it's laughable how disrespectful it is. Like,
Right, right.
yeah.
Damn. Well, sorry to you, but maybe you and your friend can date now.
See, there we go. And you know what? The universe will send you signs, bitch. Pay attention. Like, it's trying to
Maybe
tell you,
it's
bitch.
meant to be that you and your friend are gonna get together then.
I love that. You know what? The friend romances be the best. Like, starting as friends and then riding that wave to lovers, to partners, to forever. Like, bitch, that's a fairy tale.
Isn't there one of them like old R&B songs? It's like lovers to friends.
Usher and Lil Jon, lovers and friends. That's lovers and friends, not lovers friends to. That's a
Isn't
different
there
type of
one?
situation.
I feel like there's one of them old ass R&B songs that'd be like when they be like really talking about some shit on the song. Now listen here,
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you a story.
yes.
I'm
We
gonna tell
need
you a
that
story.
back.
Huh.
Yes.
Bring it back. Bring it back. And your
You
next
right.
for Ain't No Roses volume 3. Bring it back.
Now listen, boy.
Yeah. I have something I gotta get off my chest. I've been
Now
thinking about
listen.
this for a very long time.
A
And
long
then like
time.
I feel like it always starts out with like a big like fucking run like
Yes.
you know, like they like really will be fucking going in. Them
Yes.
old
Oh my
school songs, like
god.
that. What's that old song? I'm gonna have to pull it up. Hold on. What's
I
that
love a
bitch's name?
good
Is
R&B
with
song.
Rick James.
Oh, Tina Marie, Fire and Desire. That's my shit. That is my
Yes.
song. Like, that is my song. I love that song down. So good. It's like Amy.
Wow. Here they go. It's talking already.
It's really good to see you.
It's really good to see you.
You must admit, you looking very, very nice.
They're gonna do it in the song. See, they talking too long. It's already 30 seconds in.
He talked for about 2 minutes. Like,
It's too much. This is a 7-minute song.
that's because they need you to feel it, bitch.
It's because
Okay.
they were doing that coke in the studio. They thought we got
Absolutely.
something.
Absolutely. Good coach.
Oh my gosh, we're 40 seconds in. Where is it at? This is a minute. Was it Tina Marie's part where she comes in
No,
real
no, you
hot?
gotta. He do it too. You gotta run it back. Run it back.
Huh, let me see. What was that? Do you remember, real quick, do you remember that old Pretty Ricky song? What song was that? When they was like, it was like, they kind of did that same kind of thing. Where it was like, Hold on, Pretty Ricky.
On the hotline? No.
Was it I wanna say
Would
till
you
you
tell
fall
you I'm
fast
fast
asleep?
asleep?
Was it that song?
Listen to the maybe. Listen to the blues stop me. Lay your body down.
Was it? Wait, it might be this one. I wanna sex you. Right. Hey. Hey. I wanna sex you till you fall fast asleep. Lay your body down. Oh, here it goes. I ain't stopping till I hear you scream.
Period.
Well, on that note, this has been X Marks the Spot. If you want to call and leave us a voicemail or send us a text message for a future guest, ask us a question, tell us a juicy story, leave more details in your stories. Let us know. We need context. The number for that is 415-448-6630. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Famewalking.
Thank you. This was so much fucking fun. Thank you. Like, again, our first in real time conversation. You're the
Crazy.
light. I stand you down. I respect your creativity, your hustle, your ambition, your looks, the body. It's just all tea, bitch. It's all
Thank
tea.
you.
Like
Thank you. Well, it's
yes.
all love this way, and I know we got to cook up some more. We got to cook up something. Maybe our next collaboration should be. Now listen here, boy.
An R&B duet, bitch.
It would really gag the girls. They wouldn't see it coming. Coming.
No, literally. We'll talk.
But you gotta hit me with some, like you were talking earlier. You're like, I don't really sing. I feel like we should really just lean in. Like,
we should. No,
the engineers can fix it. Listen, I be trying to sing in my songs. I can't sing either. They can do some magic.
For sure. And you know what? They say everyone can sing. It's just about it's just about knowing how to use the voice. So bitch, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, bet. Well, we can't wait to see what's coming up for you next. I know it's going to be all amazing things. What was it called again? One more time. The Residency. I can't wait to see what happens with the Residency.
And Bocking. That's the name of the play. Bocking coming to you.
How you spell that?
26. Bocking.
Okay, Bocking. Keep an eye out for it. 2026.
2027, bitch.
28. Soon. It'll be here when it's here. At the perfect timing, right?
Exactly. That boom.
Well, I appreciate you and love you down. Thank you again for being here. And with that, we're gonna hit this. Now listen here, girls. Hey, there we go. All right, let me stop this.